What is your favorite analytics tool? Is it Strategy with their dashboards? Or do you prefer Power BI? Or Tableau? Or maybe Click? Or maybe you just do regular data analysis on top of Excel or Google Sheets? Or even better, let's say you just want to ask questions to your data using like Claude or GPT. Well, no matter the choice we have, no matter the tool we prefer, the thing is, we all agree that when asking a question, we need to get the same answers. No matter if we use like Power BI or Strategy, we want to get the same numbers. In today's video, I'm going to show you the true power of a real semantic layer, Mosaic in this case. All we have to do here is create that semantic layer, and then later, if you like Power BI or Excel or MCP on top of Claude or Strategy Dashboard, you will get the same results. Let's go see it right now. Alright, so this is the Mosaic model that I've created. As you can see, we have a few tables added. Those are retail related tables. We have product, brand, customer, sales channel, and then the daily transaction table, and of course, a time table as well. I'm not going to build this model. It's already created. It's called retail model. As you can see, if you want to know how to create a model, we have videos in here that shows you the whole process. But what I want to emphasize is that in this model, I have attributes like brand, customer. If you hover the mouse over, you can find the descriptions of each of those. All right. So we have category, brand, product, all of these. And then later I have metrics like gross revenue, net revenue. I'll be using net revenue in most of my examples. You will see that the business definition is defined in here in the model. So this basically is a sum of net revenue, and then I can apply that in different dimensions when creating my dashboards and strategy in Power BI, in Tableau, in Excel, or making like queries or asking questions via Claude. So net revenue is my main metric, one single definition available here, available in any different tool. So after showing you a little bit of the model, you can find a hierarchy in here as well, right? Not going into details of this one, but the thing is, after showing you the model, let me start by showing you a dashboard that I created in Strategy. As you can see now, I'm showing net revenue analysis by quarter. You see here the values for specific quarters. Then I also have net revenue by category down below here, electronics, then health. And then I have a third graph that shows, again, net revenue, but this time by sales channel. So different sales channels available here. And finally, I have my net revenue map showing that amount, that metric by state. We have California revenue numbers in here. We have Washington available here. So all of these metrics definitions and then their attributes represented in a map. In Strategy, the numbers here should match the numbers in the other tools. Let's see how that works now in Power BI. Okay, so I'm here in Power BI connecting to my retail model, the same one I showed before. I'm selecting the model, clicking OK, and then in the data panel of Power BI, we will see all the columns available in that Mosaic model. So it's up to me now to start creating my visualizations in Power BI. That's what I'm going to do, right? I'm saving some time and I have my report already created. Let's do the comparison now. So I have net revenue for a specific quarter. That's the number. When I compare in both Power BI and Strategy, I get the exact same results. That's consistency. That's what I want. Let's do the same for a specific state. You see here net revenue in California and Strategy is exactly the same in Power BI. We want this, right? Users can use the tool of their choice, but numbers should be the same. As we're seeing now for sales channel. Again, the exact same numbers for Red Avenue for a specific sales channel. And I'll do the same for a specific category. As you can see here, the net revenue available here is the same available in there. All right, so right now we are in Tableau. I'm connecting to my strategy environment. And once I connect to the environment, I'll be selecting the retail model that we created before, the same one we used in Power BI in a strategy dashboard. This one here, the retail model. I'm adding this one, and now all my columns are available so I can start creating my Tableau dashboard. So this is the first sheet in Tableau. I'm showing you a comparison of the numbers between Tableau and strategy. You see here, Q3 in strategy, it matches the Q3 numbers in Tableau. Again, consistency. If I want to keep comparing my Tableau numbers, like the California net revenue in Tableau is 40 million something, right? That number is exactly the same that I'm seeing in strategy, as you can see right now in those two different states that we have available. Again, yeah, so let me see here. So Washington, same number we saw before. Same thing with sales channel. Net revenue for physical store, 64 million, again, 64 million in strategy. And of course, if we go for category, again, the numbers in strategy for electronics should match with the ones in Tableau. So again, this is the power of a true semantic layer. Let's jump now into Microsoft Excel. I'm clicking the strategy for Office add-in. I'm going to connect to my strategy environment. As you're seeing right now here, I'm importing the data. I'm clicking that button to connect to my retail model, as I did with Power BI, with Tableau. So as you see here, I can perform a search. That's what I'm doing. I'm searching for the retail model. Once finding that model in the data blade right here, I can click the model, click prepare data, or just import the data, whatever we prefer. I'm preparing the data because I just need a few columns, few attributes, as you just see here, right? Just some attributes and metrics. Once again, let me bring the data into Excel, and now it's up to me to start creating my visualizations like I'm doing here. So electronics, I'm sorting by net revenue. The numbers that you see here should match with the ones in the strategy. The one that you see here is exactly the same we see later in Excel. And to show consistency at its best, let's use Claude or any AI tool. Let me ask, what was net revenue last quarter based on the same model? So Claude, via its integration with Mosaic, will give me the exact same numbers I used to see in Strategy, in Power BI, in Tableau, in Excel, as you can see right now. I can just compare the numbers in the model itself, they are matching. That's what I need. Again, exact same answers. Let's do a breakdown by category. Another question sent to Claude, which is connected to strategy via MCP integration. And then let's check the numbers, all right? So it shows net revenue by each of these categories, electronics, and then later I can compare these numbers with the ones in the model itself. And I'm pretty sure these are the exact same numbers, even here, later in Power BI, later in Tableau, later in Excel. That's consistency at its best. That's Strategy Mosaic. All right, so that was it for this one. As you just saw, the main thing here, the important piece here is the semantic layer. Once we all agree that revenue or net revenue means one thing, that can be consumed in whatever analytics tool of our choice. The numbers you see in the strategy or in Power BI or in Claude will always be the same. And that's what we need, right? We don't want to run into a meeting and presenting something that later another team says, no, that's a wrong number. We want consistency. And that's what you get when you create a powerful semantic layer with Mosaic. I hope you all liked this video. And again, thanks for staying here. I strongly invite everyone to subscribe to the channel, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the next quarter.